Good morning, good morning. It is 9:57. It was like 8 o'clock, obviously about 2 hours ago, but like I feel like I've just time traveled the last 2 hours. I'm trying to get back on track, and all I really need to do is spend the next 2 or 3 hours recording some audio. I don't know if you get this problem as well, but sometimes there's so much opportunity I don't get even started, and I'm having the perfect Monday start, which is just beyond me how it can go so like off kilter. A few things I wanted to do a vlog so that I could get back into momentum again. So I catalogued like 4 or 5 things that I wanted to talk about. That at the end of this week, actually, I was going to collect them all together and talk about them. Actually, I'm just going to jump in and get to them today because I think they're cool little things that I just found. I spent most of the day yesterday making a little outro sequence just because it's been bugging me for the longest time if I can get like parallax scrolling to happen in Keynote, and I managed to do it. Like I looked at other people's things of what they were doing, and then I realized that I could animate it using a certain tool, and then I had like these overlaid gradients and all this shit, and you can see it at the end. I think it came out pretty cool. I want to give a shout out, however, to these guys, Liot, Liot, over on SoundCloud. I got in touch with them and asked them if I could use their like 10 or 15 second sample because it was a perfect fit for the outro, and they said yes. So thanks to those guys, they're awesome. Another thing that has been on my radar for a while now, and finally I got like a message or some feedback. I put a tweet out saying, is this center available to everybody, or is it just a localized thing? Believe it or not, there's a project over in Birmingham in Digbeth called the Steam House. Now it's spelled STEAM, but it's based in Birmingham and it's open for innovation in Digbeth. Follow for news and to join our Steam Labs. So I was like, I have to go there. If they've got a makerspace, I have to go there. I really, really miss the Derby makerspace when I was based in Derby. And there's things I still want to build, things I still want to like get going and make a Kickstarter around. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool also to like introduce the Steam House to actually the Steam blockchain? So I put a few feelers out this morning, and people who I know or I've met before and who either use the space, and they tell me that it's not just a local to Birmingham thing. You can go over there, you can use it. So I'm interested in getting a meet and greet there and seeing where seeing where we can go. Next up, also, I found a great new Steamian this morning. He left a comment on my post, and he's obviously pretty brand new because he's Rep 33. Guide to Vancouver. If you ever plan to visit Vancouver, which by the way, desperate to get to Canada. If anybody wants to employ me in Canada, so I can get proper like visa, application, immigration, I'm ready to move. Just like hook me up, like a job or like some way to get a visa to Canada, I'm down. I really want to visit Canada. I would be closer to Dale's down to go to Canada as well. I have friends in Vancouver. There's Steamians I want to meet in Vancouver. This guy's been making travel videos, or at least he's made one video for the transit system, and it's cool. Like, this video is super cool. I don't know how long it took him to do it, but he kind of came onto Steam the same way as I would do. Is like, oh, you know, I've got a video on YouTube, I'm going to go on here. Maybe he's thinking like, can I get it to pay, etc. All I will say is keep doing what you're doing, keep putting stuff out regularly. I really enjoyed your video. I thought the editing was superb. I thought like all the graphics were superb. And welcome to Steam it, I guess. Like, people should follow him. Guide to Vancouver. I thought this video specifically spoke to me in terms of like, what card do I need, how can I get a deal, like the all-day pass, like the different junctions and stuff. Like, I really enjoyed this video. This is the kind of stuff on YouTube I want to see, and it's definitely the stuff I want to see on Steam it. I think he should probably connect with Crimson Clad, actually, because I know Crimson Clad does amazing tutorials as well. I think there's like a video storytelling crossover thing there. Another thing that I found this morning was over on Medium, the Windows Plus Lightning Network tutorial. So if you've got a Windows machine, this was like a complete write-up how to do to set up LND, testnet, and mainnet on Windows. So it talks you through downloading the Bitcoin Core, and then goes into running LND, the Lightning Network, in testnet and mainnet mode. And I would definitely I'm definitely interested in Lightning Network. I just don't know where to start with it. It seems really cool. It seems a bit alternative. Seems like on the edge. I know there's people who are like maximalists on what we already have in terms of Bitcoin and stuff, but I like the idea of Lightning, and it doesn't seem to be going away. It seems to be getting bigger, and I'm just intrigued by it. Maybe running it on a Raspberry Pi or something. And lastly today, I came across the Remote UK Community Living Off-Grid. Really nice piece on the BBC News website, and what I really enjoyed about it is that they sent a photographer to like capture the mood of the people on this island. I can't remember how you pronounce it. Scorag, is it? Scorag, I think. Scoraig. Super remote, small off-grid community. I think they've got wind power and they've probably got some kind of electric generation. But what I really loved about this, the way they did this, is it was a photography storytelling journal. Instead of it being like super like hardcore, like, oh, we're just eco and we hate everything to do with the system. It was really well put together. And one big comment I have to put that was in the middle of this, and I wrote it down. It's not about moral superiority. It's more to do with having more control over your hands-on environment. Like, when I think of off-grid and sustainability, especially from a perspective for me and Dale, that's what I think of. I think this definitely has to be on our list of places to travel to. I mean, waking up to that every single morning, hopefully I'm flicked back to the desktop at this point, and going out for a swim and just being able to work in a little space on this like island somewhere, like a shipping container like up there, would be perfect. That's it. That's just my 5 things. That's given me enough motivation to get going now. It's 5 minutes past 10. I've got 2 hours to crack on with stuff. Hope you enjoy my outro. I spent a bit of time on it yesterday and the day before that, and I love pushing the limits on like Keynote because it can do some cool animation stuff, and I'm excited for all the stuff that's coming out. If you haven't seen my accountability blog piece, I've got another 5 days to crush that list. I think some of those things are going to make it to next week, but like I'm on target as long as I can get this client work out of the way so I can get back to my creativity stuff. That's it. Catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye.
Drifting slowly into an empty space.